That is a very good point. It's a shame these crystals have to take a hit. It's a beautiful formation. It absolutely is a fantastic formation, yet the gemstone that's in there is probably so much more valuable than the specimen as far as it sits. Expectantly so with some of the color that shows up here. Let's get a little bit wet real quick and then move it back up to the... It's funny because earlier there's that green. I can see that green great. You guys aren't probably seeing it as good as I am. Fantastic green right underneath that little lip right there. Like super, super emerald neon. But there's other great colors in the top of it too. Hey, we got 4 people in the room. Nice little green showing right there. Get that out of the way. I'm totally moving this camera in the wrong direction because I'm realizing I'm putting it totally in my physical way of me being able to work this stone at all. Oh yeah, those are all plugged into the same thing. That just taught me something. So I have too many light sources plugged into a USB port because when I turned that light off, these other ones got way brighter. Yo, Board, how you doing, buddy? So I could focus for me, camera. Do you want to focus, camera? Camera doesn't want to focus where I want it to focus. So there's these great colors showing off right here, and when I get the stone wet, you know, I can see colors over here on this backside too, especially right under there. And I'm sure right there it's a really nice blue-green showing up for me. Hello, Sean. He's in Bozeman, Montana. So once again, like Darkened Shroud said, beautiful formation of crystals. Too bad we have to damage that, but we have to because the string of colorful fire agate could be the length of my finger. So that's definitely worth losing that clear chalcedony right there. Give me 1 second. I am going to put my mask on real quick. Thank you for being here, 6 people. I think this is a 120 to 220. I think that's what I'm going to start working with. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this overburden, and I'm going to go with the lighter stuff over here. I'm not going to go with the really thick stuff over here. Hey, D! Because the really thick stuff over here, I'm going to use a blade on some of it and even rougher grit than this. But I want to remove some of this stuff from around this area where I'm not sure how deep it is. And I'm going to need to turn my water up a little bit for this too. I want a relatively fast drip. Making sure I already had the right glasses on, the ones that are already all chipped up. That's what I did want to do, is pour through it and possibly scar some good color. shoot. That could have been bad. Alrighty. Tiny little pieces of color. Ooh. That was my fingernail. Hardcore. Oh my god, I have such a nose itch. Ah! This mask is on. And on top of that, I didn't tape up my fingers, and I have raw spots all over my fingers from doing this too much recently. And I've started to have carpal tunnel issues. So I've started stretching again. But it's literally from holding things that are like too small and too tight. And I think I need to pull these apart and grease them because this thing is warm. Very, very warm. Like not burning hot, but definitely warm. Well, I did something wrong up top. My bucket is leaking. Ah, dang it. Oh, in case anybody wonders what I've been using, this is a bullet shape 220. I think it's a 120 to 220 that I've been using. I don't want to use an 80 grit because a little bit of pressure and you hit the wrong thing and that color's gone. And I'm trying to expose the full-on shape of the colorful fire agate because typically the other color will run in the same shape as what we have that's exposing right here. We just want to get rid of the chalcedony that's not actually fire agate, which is, you know, the majority of the white stuff over here. Hey, 15 people, thanks for being here. I'm trying to get to the good part. That's why I'm not focused on anything anybody's typing. If you guys are typing anything. When you're grinding like this, you guys have to be wearing safety glasses, by the way, because if you're not, you're for sure going to get agate inside of your eyes. It's almost a guarantee. When you're grinding this hard like me, man, this stuff's just flying everywhere. I missed him. Oh, no, I didn't. I got him. Fucker, you died. Where you at? You gotta die. Oh, you look like I crushed you. Yay, I got the fly. Ooh, that burnt my thumb. Alright, I got my 80 grit to take off the major parts of this right here. Oh no, that's what I didn't want to do, that right there. It doesn't look like I did too much damage. Oh, there's been so much powder sprayed up into the air that I got stuff in my eyes. I want to go rinse my eyes out. But I want to finish this part before I go do that. Oh. Obviously, I've been putting too much pressure and too much speed on this thing at the same time. The burr is slipping out massively. trying to shoot out of there like a rocket, probably because I'm putting too much speed on it. Or because these things only cost me 15 bucks, so they're probably like factory seconds or something like that. I could put like a little piece of tinfoil or something around it. That would probably help the mandrel stay inside of the grip. But I'm just trying to get this last piece exposed, and then I'll take a quick break and stretch my fingers in my hand and talk to you guys for a minute. Well, went a little bit too far right there. At least farther than I wanted to. It's not showing you. Okay. Yep, really not reading at the moment. How's it going, guys? I did catch that. That was the last part I caught at the last second. So, I'm where I need to switch from my 80 grit, and I'm going to go back to my 120 to 220 so I can get closer. I had a chunk come out of this one section right here that had some color on it, but then I went over it again with the 80 grit, and now that little bit of color is gone. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that divot, but that was definitely like an imperfection or in the stone, or maybe there was a little bit of sand over top of the color, and so that piece wiped away real easily. But I've got some other color exposed around this piece, but this grit is just way too aggressive, and I need to remove the rest of this and not remove as much color as possible because it's a mighty big stone, right? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm cleaning myself in my area up just a little bit, and I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. All right, I'm back, boy. This stone has been making a frickin' mess. I've got dots all over my face with the splatter. The camera doesn't want to focus because there's splatter all over it. Everything's wet. And I'm about to switch from the 80 grit to a 120 grit, or a 120 220 grit. Another fly. Are you kidding me? Dude, I hate this. I don't know if it's this house or this neighborhood or what, but I can't get rid of fucking flies. Ah! Alrighty. Got that one too. He shouldn't have come back. He made a mistake. Ah, shit, it's doing it again. Well, this one might be better for a 1/8, even though they're not supposed to fit that size. I mean, these 3/32 don't want to stay in there, that's for sure. Oh, wow, where are you? at the fire agate areas. Because that's the type of heat you're usually dealing with this time of year out there. Ah, dang it. Another one? Oh, these fucking flies are killing me. I got him too. Bastards. Go away, flies. My fly graveyard is right there. This is why you don't want to fist fight me. I have really fast hands. Although I'm old now, so you might be able to fist fight me real easily because I'm old. I probably don't want to get any more closer to some of those colors. I'm starting to get greedy with them, and this grid is too rough to get over some of those. At least in this section over here. Ooh, I'm doing it again. This red spot in the center of the back is the giantest pain in the butt. Because I've got all this color exposing everywhere else, right? Like there's all this bronze and really nice greens and like stuff I can chase after once I get the whole shape. But the shape is like super mucho important, because if I go after the shape the wrong direction, then I lose color once it's there from all directions. Like where you roll the stone, you'll have flat spots and the color will be gone. And I don't want that. Especially not on a stone that's this size. Very sort of dinosaur looking. We want it to be worth lots and lots of money, so it's not a waste of time. Sorry about that, guys. Realized that I didn't move the camera back before I started going into it again. Hey, 14 people, thank you for being here. Now what I need is all 14 people of you to reach into your pocketbook and send me $1,000 to... I don't actually have a place. It's supposed to be a joke. But I'm actually dead serious, but I don't have a place for you to send me any money. Give me your money! No. I'll be begging for your money soon enough, I think, to get that bus going. I mean, we're getting to that fire agate shape, to the true shape where the color is going to show up. It's just the top color is going to be, you know, your bronze brown on top of where that really bright fire agate color is going to be underneath of it. But to really get there, man, I got to get that shape. You know, that shape is super, super important. Once you get the shape down, then peeling back the layers and not screwing it up is a little bit easier. But getting that overall shape, especially when you got a dark spot like I did, instead of it just being, say, white or clear Cal Sydney, huge deal. Oh. Well, I definitely got the fire agate exposed from one end to the other now. That whole dead red backing right there, that's gone. We definitely know that it travels across. It's still in the brown phase. Sell it as is and let somebody else finish it. Why would I want to do that? My recent stones I've been cutting. This one's not done yet. I want to shape this one a little bit better. You guys all saw this one. What if this turns out to have color like this? I mean, it very well could. It's got spots that are showing. So, if I carve something similar to this out of this, there's no real price for that stone. Like, there's no real, you know, I'd have to reach out to somebody like Richard and ask him, hey, what am I supposed to charge this for something like this, you know? So this one is prepped to the point where I know the general shape it's going to be in. Let me put all these other ones that are in my hands away again. Oh geez. If I really want to ruin one of these hand pieces fast, I should just let it sit in the water that comes out of the taps in the ground in my area, because it rusts stuff super fast. Like, because I'm close to the beach, probably a salt content thing. But anyways, I'm tripping about my handpiece sitting in the water after it's been losing pieces so much, or losing the burrs. But I'm not so upset about the burrs slipping, because if I can make a quick release hand piece that uses a 1/8 instead of a 3/32, that'll just be totally awesome for me. That'd be really great. So anyways, here I am with this after an hour and a half, using my roughest grits, my 80 and my 220. And I am not quite on top of the color yet, because the roughest grit I want to use to get down to the color is a 325 to 400. I've found that if I get down and I touch it, the color just lightly with 325 to 400, I can probably polish it and not lose directional color. Whereas if I go with anything a little bit more aggressive than that, and it just wipes away a color in a certain angle, then if I polish it and lose the scratches, then I might not have that color anymore. And obviously, for how big this piece is, I want the whole thing to come out with as much color as we can possibly put on it, actual gem grade color. So 84 minutes in, 10 people watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this on live stream, or if I'm going to finish this during the day tomorrow and then do another 5-minute video, because the reality is the algorithm and you guys tend to like to watch the 5-minute videos better than watching this sort of stuff. The live streams don't do near as good as the edited, concise videos that generally get to the point with a little bit of music. I'm another fly. Where are they all coming from? I've been killing flies in my house all day, and it doesn't seem to matter. Like, it's almost like there's a dead animal outside my air conditioner or something, and they're coming in through the air conditioner. Hopefully that didn't lock you guys up too bad. You still there? You guys still there? It's totally cleaning the camera and stuff because it's all hazy and foggy and all of that. So hi, how you doing? Like I said earlier, I have been cutting and carving and doing all kinds of stuff off camera. You can totally tell that I've got the hours in now when I'm working this stone by how aggressively I'm going after it. My confidence in what I'm doing and what I'm seeing is much higher than it's ever been. And it's literally because in the last week, I've probably put a couple of 100 hours in that I should have been putting in previously. But the videos and the stones are all I have right now. Either I have to go back to buying and reselling and devoting all my time to that, or I need to devote all my time to this. And to tell you the truth, I'd rather have a rock shop and I'd rather have a salted mine as a tourist spot, and I'd rather create videos and have stuff to do with rocks than general fucking merchandise that is returned to Walmarts and stuff like that. Like, my passion's not there. I don't like that stuff as much as I like this stuff. I don't like those people as much as I like you people. So on that note, I'm grinding towards this. I'm grinding towards the videos and I'm grinding towards the rocks because I would rather have my life involved in this than involved in that. Financially, reselling was the best thing that could have happened to me at the point in time that did happen to me. I wish I was still doing it because of the money that was coming in. It would, if I had the access, would have had the ability to, in a short period of time, get me on the road and have it to where one thing was paying for another. At the same time, when I start building a business plan and I see the way that the market is going on that stuff, is that I'm getting priced out. So I'd rather devote my time to this, and I would much rather be making videos and digging for gems and minerals and mining and actually mining. So on that note, leave a comment down below. Tell me if you would rather me finish this stone on a live stream or do it in an edited video. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably going to do it in an edited video tomorrow. Yet, when I take 3 hours to edit video, I don't get anything else done. Whereas when I take 3 hours to do a live stream, I don't have to edit any video too. So that whole thing makes a lot of freaking sense, right? Let me see what you guys have been saying. Prita gonna be on me for torturing flies on the live stream. I can hear one. I can hear one right now flying around somewhere. You don't understand. Like, this house is fucking cursed, and I love it for the bus, and I love it for me. And I like, if I didn't have these fucking insect problems at this place, now that it's at least in a mildly livable condition, I actually really like the place. Like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm in a much better situation in this house than I was before, but I'm probably not going to be able to pay the bills soon if I don't do anything. If I don't change something fast, the money has stopped. I'm screwed. So I got to do something. Let's see, catfish. I've been working on fire agates, and a friend sent me some fire opals, so I've been working on that. Fire opals are a lot easier to work on. Yeah, not near as colorful. There's nothing that's going to sell me on an opal being better than a fire agate
except for, you know, some black opals, some gray opals. Some of those colors are really, really amazing. But once it comes to hardness and putting it in jewelry and stuff like that, and me not having to worry about it breaking, that's the other thing. It's a big deal. I love opals, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm definitely love fire. I get a little bit more. You should focus and work off stream. I do work off stream. Maybe you didn't get that part. No, don't have a dog anymore. Litter box. I don't think that's it. I clean a litter box every day and I have a sifting box. I don't ever see any flies coming out of there. Gem and mineral shows. A labor of love unless you have a very succinct plan on how you're going to do gem shows and mineral shows and a good stock of gems and minerals. They will be a labor of love that you can lose your ass on. I don't know about what you were saying there, Dark and Shred, about Dave and Florida Gems. I like the start to finish, but finish would be okay. That's what Tom Brooks said. I'm reading everybody's comments while I'm all focused on the screen. If I feel alive after a shower, I'm driving in to catch the Great White Concert. Good linked, folks. Good night, folks. They crawling through and cracks to cool air. Oh, they're crawling through the cracks to get it cool air. Yeah, yeah, that makes some sense. That does make some sense. No, D, I did not get the pictures that you sent me. And I actually, D, since you're here right now, I don't care if other people know this. Do you I want to go and do the fucking like $600 DUI classes that I have to do in Florida. And so do you have some fire agate you want me to carve? Do you have some fire agate you don't want to carve? Maybe I can carve for you and pay for that. uh, Oh, you meant like gem and mineral show rounds in Florida, make Lapidary Dave style videos. Yeah, I don't make Lapidary Dave style videos, and Lapidary Dave doesn't make my style of videos. I'll give him credit for that, unlike another YouTuber that says he doesn't do that, but completely steals my ideas, doesn't give me credit for them, even when I give him the ideas. Um, I do a video like that if I'm out at Tucson, and Lapidary Dave has found out that when he does a video like that and it's on Tucson within a certain number of days, they do really well. But if he does a video like that and it's not on Tucson, or it's not within a certain period of time within Tucson happening, then it doesn't do much for him. He has, you know, not that kind of it, not that much of an engagement. And it's all about the story. It's all about the entertainment. I understand that. Yet, for some reason, creating false stories and false entertainment in my house is not appealing to me. I do have stories to tell, and I do have some stuff to do some research on, and I can make some videos on that. But I hesitate not to try to put out a product that's actually going to bring in some sort of money. You know what I mean? Like, I hesitate to just depend on the YouTube algorithm or anything like that. Because, I mean, I haven't made shit off YouTube in forever, like $150 a month. But I also haven't put in lots of effort or time like I used to. But it never paid the bills. It never even paid for the digging ever. Like, my viewers paid for the digging. The YouTube algorithm never paid for the digging. My viewers would pay, you know, $1,000 on grub stakes, and my channel would end up making, you know, $75 in revenue off that video over 6 months. So That's how that goes. Anyways, God, I'm chasing this fly around with my hat trying to kill him. I love y'all for watching. I need to take a break. My hand is cramping. I will have some more video of me cutting this tomorrow. I have hours and hours of video of me cutting these other stones that are right here. This one and that one and this one and this one. And none of them are polished. None of them are polished because I don't have... I'm waiting on some of my Dia Shine products to get here, and I'm going to have some gifts and giveaway of some Dia Shine stuff for everybody. So I will do my best to have a video up tomorrow. Maybe I will live stream some during the day. Maybe I won't. I'm not quite sure, and I am not sure how I'm going to start, you know, trying to bring in money to get the bus and get me on the road and get me possibly out of this house. But I really need to do that because I either need to make this and the rocks start paying for stuff, or I need to just do YouTube videos on the side and go back and get a fucking job at Waffle House or something. And I really don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. No, honestly, I think I'd rather fucking dig through people's trash and collect fucking cans and recycle for a living than go back and work at fucking Waffle House again, or Burger King, or McDonald's. Well, at least Waffle House, because I haven't worked at Burger King or at McDonald's in like 20 years, so maybe they're different. I love you for watching. I'll see you soon. I know you guys do. That's why you're here for me.